This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is the Super Tejano Friday Show with your host, DJ Fluffy.
Este es el Diva Takeover, todos lo quieren escuchar, porque tocan la música leve y se ponen todos a bailar. It's a Diva Takeover with DJ Mickey DNCC. Miles y miles de gente la escuchan y nadie les puede ganar. Están en SCP Radio, estación internacional. Si quieren lo mejor, no se vaya lejos. Aquí está el Diva Takeover.
You're watching SCP TV.
Y si encontraste en mi pasado una razón para quererme o para olvidarme, pides cariño, pides consuelo, si te conviene, dame corazón, lo que tú tienes del pasado. Preguntas todo, que cómo fue. Si antes de amar debe tenerse por un querer, la vida misma sin morir. Eso es cariño, no lo que hay en ti. Yo para querer no necesito una razón, me sobra mucho, pero mucho corazón. De mi pasado preguntas todo, que cómo fue. Si antes de amar debe tenerse fe. Da por un querer, la vida misma sin morir. Eso es cariño, no lo que hay en ti. Yo para querer no necesito una razón, me sobra mucho, pero mucho corazón.
ha dicho que te quiero. Sé que tú sigues diciendo que todo está bien, pero amor, perdóname, perdóname y disculpa mis errores. Sé que tienes mil razones por querer irte, pero amor, perdóname. No puedo amar a nadie más, sin ti será mi vida. Quisiera enamorarme una vez más. Tus ojos, tu cuerpo, tus labios, lo siento. Quisiera de nuevo ser tu pensamiento, poder acariciar tu piel y tocar tu pelo. No te extraño, te lloro y grito al viento. Quisiera vivir en aquel lindo tiempo, cuando yo fui todo para ti, tuve tu cariño. Perdóname. Enamorarme una vez más. Tus ojos, tu cuerpo, tus labios, lo siento. Quisiera de nuevo ser tu pensamiento, poder acariciar tu piel y tocar tu pelo. Te extraño, te lloro y grito al viento. Quisiera vivir en aquel lindo tiempo, cuando yo fui todo para ti, tuve tu cariño. Tu cuerpo, tus labios, lo siento. Quisiera de nuevo ser tu pensamiento, poder acariciar tu piel y tocar tu pelo. Te extraño, te lloro y grito al viento. Quisiera vivir en aquel lindo tiempo, cuando yo fui todo para ti, tuve tu cariño. Perdóname.
Se mira con su sombrero, su pantalón tallado y esas botas de vaquero. Cuando pasas por el escenario, toditas te desbaratas, pero mucho cuidadito, no te me vayas a trompezar. Muévele, 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 mueve tus caderas, pero mucho cuidadito, no te me vayas a tropezar. Muévele, 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 mueve tus caderas, pero mucho cuidadito, no te me vayas a tropezar. Usted se mira con su sombrero, su pantalón tallado y esas botas de vaquero. Cuando pasas por el escenario, toditas te desbaratas, pero mucho cuidadito, no te me vayas a trompezar. Muévele, 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 mueve tus caderas, pero mucho cuidadito, no te me vayas a tropezar. Muévele, 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 mueve tus caderas, pero mucho cuidadito, no te me vayas a trompezar. Muévele, mueve tus caderas, pero mucho cuidadito, no te me vayas a trompezar. Muévele, 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 mueve tus caderas, pero mucho cuidadito, no te me vayas a trompezar.
Hey, it's the Boogeyman with some fantastic news for you. RSI Rim Services Inc. has a job for you. Do you love meeting people, new people every day? Do you love helping people? Do you love to shine? Then RSI has a job for you. The transportation industry is leading the future. We have a job for you. Many opportunities are available to work for the leaders in the industry. Competitive pay, great benefits, and a great work environment. We provide CDL training and an investment in your future success. Join us now. Apply to be a bus operator, shuttle operator, a bus washer, a fueler, or a mechanic. Families welcome to apply. RSI is hiring now. Text the word APPLY, APPLY, to 866-371-1351. That's apply, APPLY, to 866-371-1351. Or visit our website at www.rsi-us.com. Again, that's www.rsi-us.com. Families are welcome to apply. So bring la familia. RSI is an equal opportunity employer.
Golden Eagle Gun sells top-rated brands for all your firearm needs. We carry ARs for a good day at the range, rifles for all of our hunters, and handguns for everyday protection. And Golden Eagle Guns offers license to carry classes at a reasonable price. If you want your class for free, call 281-673-1614 for more details. And if you mention SCP Radio, you will receive an additional discount. Again, the number is 281-673-1614.
Hey Michelle, my birthday's around the corner. I want to throw a big party and wow my guests, but I don't know what to do.
All you have to do is call SCP for your DJ needs and Parties for You for your margarita rentals. They have the best margarita mixes in town. With these two companies, you will wow your guests. They will talk about your party for years to come. For your margarita rentals, look us up on Facebook, Parties for You.
Or call 281-748-0057.
And don't forget to mention SCP sent you. Together, we are the future of entertainment.
Well, you get down the bajo y la acordeón, kick off your Stacy's and throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, juntos Saturday night. Waiting on the homie, sitting on a log, mofle by my side and my one-eyed dog. Ahí viene mi raza in the moonlight, juntos Saturday night. Well, you get down the bajo y la acordeón, kick off your Stacy's and throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, juntos Saturday night. KK special on the radio, till they turn on the light. Juntos Saturday night. When you get down the bajo y la acordeón, kick off your Stacy's and throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Juntos Saturday night. I leave and chavalos get fed. Me and my ruca gonna slip off to bed. Gonna have a little fun when we turn off the lights. Juntos Saturday night. Where you get down the bajo y la acordeón, kick off your Stacy's and throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Juntos Saturday night. Get down the bajo y la acordeón, kick off your Stacy's and throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Juntos Saturday night. When you get down the bajo y la acordeón, kick off your Stacy's and throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Juntos Saturday night. When you get down the bajo y la acordeón, kick off your Stacy's and throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light.
No le digas a nadie que yo dije que te amaba, porque muchos no saben lo que encierra la palabra. Mejor seguir como vamos y muy pronto lo verás, que mi amor es sincero, que de veras te quiero y que siempre te di a amar. No le digas a nadie que tus labios yo he besado, porque puede causarles un extraño desagrado. Mejor seguir como vamos y muy pronto lo verás, que mi amor es sincero,
qué no lloro si ya nunca has de volver. Es que no me importas nada, solo fuiste un placer. Los besos amargos tuyos, tan fríos y sin sabor. Las noches que me mentías, yo también fingía mi amor. No hay razón para llorar, no hay razón para llorar si tú nunca me quisiste. Solo fue equivocación que sentía mi corazón cuando tú me conociste. No hay razón para llorar, no hay razón para llorar. Cuando nada se ha perdido. ¿Por qué no lloro si ya todo terminó? Es que solo fuiste espina dentro de mi corazón. Pensabas que yo te amaba con todo mi querer. En las horas ausencia, te amaba otra mujer. No hay razón para llorar, no hay razón para llorar si tú nunca me quisiste. Solo fue equivocación que sentía mi corazón cuando tú me conociste. No hay razón para llorar, no hay razón para llorar. Cuando nada se ha perdido.
And we're live!
We're
Yay!
live!
Woo! All right.
Hello. How is everybody doing tonight?
Yeah,
It feels like we haven't been here in ages.
yeah, I know. Last week we were not on because I was on assignment. You know, Guadalupe Productions
I know,
had
I
the
missed it.
kickoff dance in San Antonio, and then we had the award show in the Valley on
Saturday.
Saturday, and then I was driving to Tennessee on Sunday morning.
My God, you've been all over the world.
I know,
World
right?
traveler. World traveler.
Having some fun.
So how was the awards?
It was good. It was good. You know, I mean, there are some things that we learned because every time you have an award show, you learn different things of what worked and could have done better. So you know, it was the first one for the conjunto, and of course we took it down to the Valley because I mean, let's face it, conjunto's birthplace was in the Valley.
in the
So
Valley,
you know,
yeah.
and most of the better conjunto bands, I mean, they're saturated down in the Valley.
Yeah.
You know, you got the Valley, Kingsville, Corpus area.
Everything. There's a lot of
todo está allí. So
Yeah.
you know, it was great. You know, and we had 9 categories, and then we had special recognition, and you know, I like the fact that they gave me the platform to bring on the ladies, because there's not many female
conjunto bands out
Right.
there. So, you know, a lot of females out there. So they gave me an opportunity to bring on the ladies on stage,
That
you
was
know.
cool.
So I thought that was perfect timing. It's like, so I thank Cumbia for that. You know, and Rick was gracious enough, and all the women came up and got to speak for a little bit, and you know, and I wanted everyone to see the faces and recognize who they were.
Right.
That way, they can follow them. You know, you follow one, you're following
Following
all of them. You know,
Yeah.
you're supporting each of them, and two, because of the diva mania that's happening in
Oh,
Angleton.
yes.
You know, it's Tejano. You know, and it's like, what happened to the conjunto
Right,
girls? You
where
know,
are
it's like,
they?
nombre. So yeah, so we're working on something, Bossman in San Antonio. So just
Yeah.
keep it locked in and stay tuned for more details.
Yeah.
But we have Grupo in my head.
Speaking of
So
women.
yeah,
Speaking
yes,
of women.
Speaking of women, yes.
Yay.
Joining us tonight.
Welcome.
Hello, thank you for having us. The invite.
Wait, who do you have with you?
Me. So my so si we're gonna
Cutting off.
the DJ keep a little tight. So it's just me. But like I said, I'm so happy to be here with you guys, and you know, I've been looking forward to the interview all week, and just kind of, you know, trying to get ready. I was trying to do the whole Skype thing, but like I was saying earlier, I'm out of the loop with all the technology and all of that. It takes a little bit longer than the normal person, but I'm here.
Good. Well, I want to say you put on a great performance at the awards show, and it's great to have you, you know, just performing. I know I was telling Fluffy, he was like, "Oh, they're back," and it's like, yes, everyone's coming out now.
Yay.
You know, it's great that everyone's performing. So, you know, he enjoyed it, and then two, he went to extend the invitation, come down to the studio. You know. Come join us in studio. We feed you. We have
get
drinks, and I'm
drinks.
on a little dry right now.
Yes,
you
we're
know.
trying. Look. Ooh,
Yeah. So this isn't a typical diva. You know, normally they're filled. You know, we don't take the little sippy cups
Yeah.
either. We have the
We have the big ones. Look at this.
big ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but
But they're empty right now, so.
yeah.
We would love.
Yes. You know, so the invitation has been put it out there. So Fluffy, if you're watching, listening, or whatever, you know, hey, I sent out the invitation already.
Yes.
So tell us, Sylvia, who's in your band and what are you guys working on right now?
So the band members are Amelia Gomez. She's our bass player, also my sister. We have Epi Cruz on bajo sexto, and he made it for the top 3 of the nominees of the bajo sexto player. And then our drummer Smiley, we call him Smiley. His name's Ismael Imbert, and he also made it for the top 3. So did Amelia for the bass player. And so we're working back with if that makes sense. Working back, we're working with Larissa Chapa again. She worked with us a couple of years ago, and she recorded some songs on our second CD, I think it was, and so she moved to San Antonio, and we kind of split ways for a little while now, where she's back in the picture, and so we're gonna start doing more shows with her, and she's a vocalist. She does backup and vocals as well. So we're so excited. We've got new projects on the way, and we have a home studio, so we're always in the back writing and working on songs. So here shortly we'll be releasing another album, so we're excited about that as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So how many albums do you currently have?
As far as actual albums, we have 3 that are out right now, and then we're working on our 4th. But we have, it's kind of strange the way we work. We just kind of do like a single project sometimes. We write a song, and then we produce it, we work it, and then we release it. So we have a lot of single projects out as well. But as far as a complete album, we have 3 out right now.
But that's a good thing right now, doing just one single at a time. You know, several people are doing that now where, you know, you get to promote that song, and then you bring another one and you promote it, and then by the time you have your whole CD, everybody will know each individual song. because
Yeah,
normally,
yeah.
you know, they only know the one or two that were promoted, and the other ones get lost. You know, nobody knows about them. So this is a good way to do it. A good trick. You know, like
Yeah.
do each song, and that way everybody knows all the songs. You know, not only track 2 and track 7 or whatever. You know.
They're and then the newer generation, the younger generation, that's kind of how they work now. They don't really do CDs or albums really anymore. It's all just kind of track by track, and they go to their platforms and download them or just stream them. And so, not that we're trying to kind of jump on that bandwagon, but that's just more accessible somehow. It's just
Right.
It's just easier, kind of easier that way. So.
So when you do your whenever you plan to have your CD out, are you gonna have an actual hard copy? I know a lot of people are staying away from that, but I actually like hard copies still.
Yes.
Because I like to listen to them in the car and stuff like that. I don't have the modern car where I can just plug in my USB or whatever. So I still like to have the actual CD hard copy.
Yeah, me too. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do a hard copy, at least a few of them.
Right.
But but we'll definitely. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
That's something I like as well. So, But we'll have hard copies out there as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I took my little booklet
Yeah.
with all my
I know,
CDs,
like back in the day, we could
because we're driving from Texas to Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Little Rock, Arkansas.
And
We're
then
making a big UE, and it's
you'll
like
lose signal in between all that.
yes, going up and down the mountains. So I told my daughter, pass me a CD.
Yeah.
So I got to listen to a lot of great music, man. Love it. Now, do you have any merchandise out at the moment?
We do. We and merchandise is another thing also that we just kind of take it project by project. It's not really something we do in bulk, but right now we do have some of the throwbacks, and then we do have the Me Importa Madre T-shirts. We have I think it was lanyards. We have Toxica lanyards. So we have quite a bit of stuff, and we just kind of try to take them to our shows. Every once in a while, I'll hop online and just try to, just go live and give stuff away, or, sometimes just kind of sell like a package or whatnot. But yeah, we do have stuff. It's not, it's kind of us doing everything. So sometimes we get a little backlogged, but we try to stay on top of that as well.
So if anybody was interested, they can just send a message to your Facebook page.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Facebook. We're also on TikTok. We do Instagram, and then we have a Facebook. I don't know how to say the difference. I guess the Facebook page, and then we also have like a like page. We have both of those. So any one of those platforms where you're able to communicate with us. And then I have my own. Scott has his own, and then Imagen has their own as well. So.
Yeah, it's a lot of pages to handle, huh?
But it gets done. So, how do you go about picking the songs for your albums, or what's your process that you do?
And you're asking about
like when
and I'm sorry,
when you're putting an
volume
album
is going down here a little bit. Let's
when
see.
you're putting an
Give me
album.
one moment.
When you're putting an album together, what's your thought
Can you hear
process? Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
I can hear you better now. Yes.
When you're putting your album together, what's your thought process? Do you already know I'm going to do 3 cumbias, 2 cumbias, I'm going to put this, I'm going to put that? I mean, how do you put your album together? Or do you just, get input from your band?
Usually, I get you. Usually, we try to just incorporate a variety of songs on the album. Maybe a couple of cumbias, some rancheras, a bolero. But really, the way we kind of work is because Amelia writes songs, and then I write songs, and so does my mom. She writes songs for our band. And so we're just always writing, like just constantly. We're always writing, we're always producing, and we just kind of have them there. And then once we get a good amount of material, and we think that it's good enough variety, then we try to put them together on the album. and we try really hard to make the album represent whatever's going on in our life in that moment. But sometimes it's like with La Loteria, my mom wrote that song years before we even thought about recording it, and then years later we recorded it and put it out. So it's just things like that. We kind of have them there, just kind of ready to go and just sitting there, kind of.
Awesome.
So when you guys are performing, what song gets request? Yeah, what song do people request the most?
Oh, well, we get a lot. I know La Tóxica. A lot of people like that song, and then they also request it because they don't like the song.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people. I've done a couple of interviews where they've, they just kind of straight out told me like, well, this is kind of controversial. Like, did you write it and why and what? Just what's going on? And okay, now we're gonna play it, and then they play the song. I'm like, okay, But yeah, so La Tóxica, I know La Loteria, that still gets requested quite a bit. Here in Kingsville, Corpus area, they love La Amiga Soledad. I don't know if y'all heard that song. Mm-hmm. It's a slower, more like a sad song type of thing, and they love that song down here. So I mean, honestly, just a little bit of everything is what they request, and then some of the stuff that we don't have recorded, but that we're kind of known for, like we love to play La Gorila. That one is recorded, but through a different entity. I think they recorded it live with Larissa's vocals, but the Gorilla, they love to hear, songs that we perform that we haven't really just recorded yet. We just kind of perform them. So.
Now, when at the award show, you played Me Importa Madre, and everyone ran up there, and they were just like with their shot glasses at the tables. I was sitting down with GS Imagen Guitars, and he was like, what? Did I just hear her right? He goes, hold on. And he got up and went over there to check out this song. It was so funny, the look on his face, because we were having a conversation, and he was like, wait. Yeah. And he goes, hold on. And then he took off, and I was like, okay. But it was awesome. So I've seen some of the live videos, and of course on the ones on YouTube and everything. So who wrote that song? And did you think that you were going to get the response that you're getting now for it?
With that one? Well, that one, I don't know exactly who wrote it. It's an old song, and there's just so many versions of the song that has come out throughout the years. Back when I was a kid, I was learning to play. I must have been about 12 or 13. There was an album of a bunch of conjunto bands, which was included Flaco Jimenez, Los Pavos Reales. I don't know if you're familiar with these bands, but they kind of made a compilation of these bands on one CD, and Los Pavos Reales had recorded that song, and that song was on that CD. And so I heard it when I was a kid. I was like, man, I love this song, and it just, the way they played it, and the delivery. And fast forward to when we started our band, I was like, you know what, I want to play this song. Like, I want to kind of, tweak it a little bit to make it Imagen style. But I love this song. I used to hear it when I was a kid. So we played it, and I didn't think we would get the response. I thought maybe it would be a little more maybe insulting, than what people were going to actually like it. But I think a lot of people can relate to it, and they just, they just like enjoying it and singing along, and just for that moment, type of thing. And, but it's a really fun song to sing and to play, and, just to share with everyone.
Yeah, because that version of that song has been done by a lot of different men. It's been mostly men. And I think with you guys being females and actually playing it and singing it and so forth, it like resonates with the women when they're having, when they're dealing with their man, and just like, yes. You're having a couple of beers, some drinks, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. On some of our live shows, I don't know if you've seen them on YouTube, but sometimes I'll go as far as having the ladies, where are my ladies, and pick up your middle finger, and we just all engage together. And if you're with your ingrato, put your middle finger in his face, and the guys are like, you could tell the guys are kind of like uncomfortable, but the girls are like, yeah, like, enjoying it and stuff. And, but, we have a good time. And like I said, it's just something to kind of release that energy and just, kind of connect with women and just be all together in that moment.
Wow. Yeah, what was interesting with the Guadalupe Awards when they were doing the ballots, Epi Martinez had reached out and he goes, hey, I think you guys misspelled the name on the ballots. Like, no, it's Epi Cruz. And he's going, really? Yeah. He's going, it's a coincidence. There's a bajo player by Epi and he plays conjunto. I'm like, yeah, you're not the only Epi.
There's more people with that name.
And I was like, yeah, it's Epi Cruz from Grupo Imagen out of Corpus. And he goes, oh, okay, está bien, because, some people thought that you guys misspelled my name. I was like, no, that's not you, dude.
Yes, someone else.
So Epi, he's our bajo player, and he's actually been a musician, since he was a kid as well. And he had a band back in the day, him and his brothers, and my husband is his best friend, and so he would go along to their gigs and road trips, and so my husband grew up in that mix. And then later, like fast forward to when I was maybe in like early 20s or 19, is when they were playing, their band was playing, and I was like, well, let me go check them out. Me and my sister, my bass player, and my mom, actually, we all went to the dance. And that's where I met my husband, because my husband was good friends with them. And so then I met my husband, and we all ended up family together, like Epi and us, and and long story short, here we are.
Oh my gosh!
Years later.
No, it's cool because I'm always trying to push the women, right? Mm-hmm. Trying to push the women because it's a hard industry, and I get a lot of slack here in the studio because it's mostly men.
Yeah. I understand.
So they'll do the wah 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 or the little drum or the other sound effects or whatever.
The flush.
The flush, yes. But yes, that sound effect. But I like the fact that you guys are inspirations to other females interested in playing conjunto, because you play the accordion, your sister plays the bass. It's really good because we see more females coming out playing the instruments, the drums, like Minnie Mo, and then you got Christina Valdez.
The accordion.
And the accordion, and what at the Saturday we were discussing like Eva Ibarra. She's been recognized by the Smithsonian, and it's sad that a lot of our conjunto generation or genre really don't know who she is, but she's recognized by the Anglo society as being the queen of accordion, and she's been performing since the age of 11. So anytime we can highlight the women, and then you're being a role model, to inspire those, because you don't realize what power you have in your hands through social media, to be that role model, to inspire somebody that thinks they want to get into the music business but not sure about it, and then when they see a female performing, their eyes light up.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and likewise, right back at you as well. I see your hard work and your dedication. Not only to the industry, but like you said, to women empowerment. And at the end of the day, as much as we love music and we love playing and sharing our music, we do have to. We just have to empower women. I have a daughter, Amelia. She has 2 daughters, and we just try to keep that going, just keep it going, and just make a little pathway to when the next person comes, that they can get as far as we got, and then go even further, just make it even further down the line, and it just goes on, and just break that cycle. And but it takes baby steps, Sometimes it's like, are we doing anything? I don't know, but but yeah, I see it. Once you zoom out, everyone that's pitched in, everyone that's involved, everyone, it's really cool. It's really neat being a part of it, and it's an honor. It really is.
So, do any of your kids show interest that they want to be on stage with you guys?
They do. They just they kind of took a different genre, and to be honest with you, they were interested at an early age, but I was like, you know what, school before anything, school, and so they just kind of took that route. And so before, go to college and then we'll talk. And so that's kind of the route they're going. But they're musically inclined. My daughter, she writes songs as well. She writes poems, and she a few times, there's a couple of videos on Facebook where she's on stage with us and she's playing percussion and she sings a couple of songs with us on stage and stuff. And she's she's musically inclined as well. They love it. It's in the blood. But I just, my husband and I had a good talk, and we're like, you know what, let's do school first before anything. And so that was kind of our mission for them. So that's what, we guided them that way, in that direction.
I think that's what every parent says.
Yeah, I think so.
Finish school.
Finish school, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, and then we'll talk. Once you have your degree, then you want to do this. Okay, well, but I don't know.
So, what are you currently working on right now?
So right now we do have a couple of original songs that we're working on, and like I said, we do have a studio in the back house, so we have a couple of things recorded. Larissa is back on the team, and so I'm so excited to start working with her again, because I don't know if you guys are familiar, but she's an amazing vocalist. She's just she does harmony, she does primera voz, she sings English, she sings Spanish, like different genres. She's awesome. She's very, very talented. And so we're probably going to get in the studio with her as well and try to lay some tracks, some original stuff. We try to stick more to the original stuff and put that out. But sometimes, like Auxilio's not our original. We recorded that just because we absolutely love it. And then our third CD, that was a lot of the songs that we performed live, and so we did that project. But this next one we're gonna shoot for more originals than anything.
That'd be music to Flippy's ears.
Oh yeah,
he likes original.
He likes original. Yeah, he always asks. Since the pandemic, like what did you do? Did you write music? Since you were at home and not able to perform. If you're a writer, were you writing new music? Because we need that. Everybody's performed all the songs in all other ways. Of course they're great songs. But if everybody wants new music, so.
Yeah,
one of his questions all the time.
Yeah, his problem was you're doing a cover song, but it sounds like
the same.
It, and it's like, well, if I want to listen to Ruben Vela, then I go listen to Ruben Vela. Why do I want to listen to this person if you're gonna sound like
the same way?
And he's going, don't tell me you spent the pandemic at home and you're gonna do a cover song and not come up with nothing original.
Yeah. And not make it your own.
Yeah, no, I get you. And even the cover songs that we do, we try to just, make them as imagen as we can. A lot of them are super old school that, that my parents introduced to us or my grandparents, and so they have a lot of family meaning behind them. But yeah, originals is just where we get to express, ourselves or our environment or whatever's going on in that moment. And, and I think it's really fun to just, try to connect with people in that way. And sometimes they love them and sometimes they're just like, what are you saying? What are you talking about? But, it's just, we put it out there and that's kind of our goal, is just put it out there and share. And then from there, if they like them, they like them, and if not, then we'll keep going. We'll keep trying.
Yeah, there's gonna be some songs they're gonna love, some songs that they're gonna hate, and the ones they hate, they're still gonna sing along.
Oh yeah,
because
for sure.
Because it sticks to their head. It's just like, oh, I hate that song, but then they're singing along. But no. But as long as you guys are, you're putting your own spin to it. And one thing I like about conjunto music that's different from Tejano, is storytelling at its best. When you're writing a song, you're singing the song, you're telling a story. as to
Right.
where Tejano, you got the little catchy tune here
Right.
and there, and it's not so much a story. You know, it's
Yeah.
more inflation of the instruments and
Yeah.
Right. Musical. Yeah, it can be very musical. Yeah. No, I get exactly what you're saying. Absolutely.
I'll probably get shot in the head for that one in a
Probably,
few
yes.
minutes.
Wait a minute.
But we're
now.
talking general, just in a general
in
basis.
general, right?
Nothing specific or anything.
But I mean, it's storytelling. It
Yes.
comes from puro corazón. You know, it's you're singing from the bottom of your heart and just getting the feelings out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you have any performances coming up soon?
We do. We have. I know Sunday we're going to be in Waco, Texas, and then the following week I believe we're in Kingsville again. Monday we might have a gig in Rivera. It's in the works still. They're still kind of back and forth, but which is very unusual. We've never played on a Monday before. I can say that for sure.
Yeah.
But it's 4th of
4th
July.
of July,
so
right.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully that goes through. So Sunday in Waco, Monday in Rivera, and then that following week in Kingsville, Texas. So we try to stay busy and just, stay working and sharing and just moving forward.
Awesome. So, if somebody was interested in getting in, hiring you for, an event, where can they, reach you, or how do they get in contact?
Yeah, sure. So we're on all the platforms, or most of the platforms, I should say. We are on Facebook, and like I said, we have Imagen Corpus Christi, and then we have an Imagen fan page. You can also look at my page, Sylvia Gomez Navarro, or Scott, which is the manager, Scott Navarro. And then we have TikTok. We try to stay we try to do something every week on TikTok, and that's under Grupo Imagen. We're also on YouTube. Under Grupo Imagen, and then on Instagram as well, under Grupo Imagen as well.
Awesome.
Cool. So if you want to book them for a gig, that's how you contact them. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
So, y'all practice, you said, behind your house?
Yeah, we have a studio back there, and so that's where we rehearse, we practice,
How
we
often do
do
y'all
writing
practice?
sessions. Not as often as we should. We try to rehearse at least once a week, and then we try to do a writing session at least once a week.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes because we're always together, we're a pretty close family, and so we take advantage. Okay, we're all here. Let's let's work on this song real quick, and we bust out the instruments,
Yeah,
and
that's
so
cool.
we do that. But an official practice, we try at least once a week, one day out of the week.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool, right?
Yeah.
That you're able to do that, because I mean, a lot of bands would love to do that,
Right.
but can't because everyone's so far away. But to have
Yes.
everything, a studio, everything at
Everybody
your
there.
fingertips right
Yeah.
there, it's awesome.
Yeah. It's taken time and work, but we're in a good place. And we can always be better, but that's always the goal. Like, we're always a work in progress. But I do remember when we first started out, I would tell Scott, it would be so easy if I just had a way to just record, if I have an idea in my head, I just want to go and lay it on the track. And then he's like, okay, let me see what I can do. And then, just kind of slowly working up to that. And then finally he's like, you got the studio, get back there, go, go record. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's nice.
So the band, how many years has the band itself been together?
The band itself, man, I don't know why the time doesn't stick in my head. I want to say, let me see, I want to say since 2008. There's always a thing on Facebook, a memory on Facebook that pops up, and it's like my post where I said, hey, our very first gig, guys, come out and show love. And it's like, I always try to remember that date. I want to say it was 2008. And so 2008 till now, I'm horrible at math. Let's see, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18.
14
17,
years.
About 14 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's this project, this Imagen that we're talking about. Because I've been playing since I was a kid, and I've done so many things, but this Imagen, yeah.
And why Imagen? How did y'all get that name?
I'll be honest. We formed the band, and then we started practicing. We started rehearsing, and Scott was like, "Okay." Scott's always been he's always been an entrepreneur. He's always been the manager mindset type of thing. And then he's like, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna manage y'all, and I'm gonna get y'all some gigs, but I need a name." And we're like, "Okay, we'll get to it." And so we just, one rehearsal went by, and then another one, and he's like, "Guys, we need a name. We need a name." And then finally, he's like, "If you don't give me a name by the next rehearsal, I'm gonna name y'all." And we're like, okay, all right. And then the next rehearsal came and went, and nothing. He's like, "Okay, y'all are called Imagen." We're like, "Okay." So he named us, yeah. But yeah, we liked it, and it was original for us at the time. Now we're finding out there's a lot of Imagen projects out there. That some are musicians, I think, and some are. They do other things, but they're called Imagen, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, that's cool." I didn't know at the time. We didn't have social media when we started,
Right.
So, but
It's starting to get a little confusing.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, El Grupo Imagen is like, that's not them.
It's another one.
yeah. I always try to, whenever we're sharing, or when I'm sharing anything as far as we're concerned, like Imagen's concerned, I always try to put Corpus Christi in there somewhere so that they can recognize it. Like on TikTok, I always try to put Corpus Christi or on YouTube, but yeah. So, but like I understand what you're saying, because a lot of people are like, "Wait, there's another Imagen. Are they affiliated with y'all?" And I'm like, "No. We have nothing to do with them. No." But yeah.
So, since you've been performing at a young age, has anyone in your band had 15 years or more performing with other bands or solo? And if so, why haven't you guys submitted for the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame?
Submitted for the what? I'm sorry?
Submitted for the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. I got to wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, of course my sister, we've been playing since we were kids. And then Epi, the Bajo player, he's had his own band and his own project since he was a kid. And then our drummer as well, individual. So kind of each of us on our own, we did our own thing for a long time, and then now all together, we've been together for 15 years. So it's been a long time.
Oh wow!
Now that I'm starting to calculate it.
Yeah. So you guys need to
answer your
submit.
Question, I don't know. I guess that's something we got to look into.
Yeah,
definitely.
Open right now for your, for your bios. This is the time to submit them. At the moment, they're taking all that right now for consideration for the class of 23.
Class of 22.
22.
It would be for this year.
Yeah, it would be for this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's in January, but they're taking the applications. Your bios right now, as long as you've been in the industry for 15 years or more, and then they have a process that they go through, and then they pick the ones that are going to be inducted into the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. So you guys should look into it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely will.
Yeah, with the biographies, you want to submit contact information, of course. That's your phone number, your address, a picture, just in case you are inducted. That's the picture they're going to use. But with your biography, they already know you have a mom and a dad and you came from a certain place. What they're looking for is more of a timeline. 1991 started band, 1991 performed with Maz, 1994 played with Jay Perez, or, they want a timeline of what you've accomplished and what you've done up to now, and then where you plan to be. But the cool thing is they just opened up the nomination process. I love this organization. I always go seek out artists to submit for this, and this is the reason why. In 1991, it was put into action, recognized by the state of Texas by Governor Rick Perry. They are the only museum in the state of Texas that has that recognition from the governor's office. We have all these award shows, but they're not recognized by the state of Texas. This one is. It's an actual museum. So your family, your legacy stays behind, and people will learn the history of your life, your music, your impact. You become part of Texas history. And, I'm a dork when it comes to all of that because I love all that stuff.
That's very interesting. I'll definitely look into that.
Yeah, and
sure.
and it takes place in Alice, so
The first week of Alice, they're, like I said, they're taking the
January,
nomination.
first week of
Oh, I'm
January.
sorry, January. Yeah,
in Alice.
in Alice, yes. Yeah, the first
Yeah.
week in January 2023 in Alice, Texas. They have a kickoff dance. They have the ceremony. But the cool thing is, you're among peers that have been in the industry for such a long time that are being recognized. And, again, it's a legacy that you're leaving behind. You're part of Texas history. We love it. We love to support them, and it would be so cool if you guys submit individually.
Yeah.
They just opened up the nomination process, and I think November is when they start announcing who's being inducted.
Okay.
So they can do individual, and then they can do as a group. Or
They can do individual because they've each been doing individual projects. So it would be cool for them to do
Yes,
that.
they can each be nominated. Yeah.
Yes. And then do one as the whole band if you want.
right.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. There you
Okay.
go.
Well, thank you for that
Pretty fun.
information.
Yes.
I appreciate that. I'll definitely look into it for myself and for the team as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we want to thank you for taking the time off. I know we're going to play a couple of songs. I know he's got the videos queued up. We want to thank you for your time. Again, one more time before we let you go. How can they get a hold of you? How can they get a hold of your, merchandise and your CDs or any of your singles?
Well, once again, thank you so much for having me, and for chit-chatting with me. It's been an honor and a pleasure. And as far as getting a hold of Imagen, the best way is any of the social media platforms. So Facebook, I believe on Facebook, I brought it down to Imagen Corpus Christi, so you can look that up. We also have a fan page. You can also look at my page, Sylvia Gomez Navarro. And then we're on TikTok under Imagen Corpus Christi. We're also on YouTube, and we are also on Instagram. So we stay pretty steady on all the platforms and try to post and just try to communicate with everyone there. So any of those platforms, you can just reach out, just say hi. Anything you want to share, anything at all. If you want to hear music, if you want to purchase any of our merchandise, any CDs, any T-shirts or anything that we have out right now. Just anything in general. Nothing is too small or too big. Just send us a message.
Awesome. And you know what? We didn't even. Fluffy would be so mad.
Yeah, we didn't do pull out one of Fluffy's cards.
Okay, go ahead. Wait. We can't let you go out yet. We forgot a few things.
Okay.
We're gonna pull a page out of the Fluffy book.
Yes.
Open it up.
And ta-da! No, ta-da!
All right, so Fluffy always puts everyone on the spot, and we're not going to disappoint. So, we're going to have you sing something for us. Anything that comes to your mind. Go ahead and sing a few verses and let the people hear your voice a cappella, so they can see it's not auto-tuned. It's not the not the studio, because tú sabes, so Fluffy wants to hear the talent behind the voice. ¿Verdad? Así yeah, así es.
Okay, well, let me see. I've been put on the spot.
Yes, you have. And he would be so proud of us.
All right, so I guess I'll do a couple of bars from Auxilio, which is our first ever single. Awesome. And it's on our first CD. Let's see. All right, let's see. Auxilio, estoy atrapada y totalmente atada con besos de amor. Auxilio, estoy prisionera y no puedo ni quiero dejar la prisión.
All right.
Yeah, beautiful.
Not that. Yeah. All right, so we won't get in trouble today.
Yeah.
It's the diva takeover, and he's like, "You forgot this, you forgot that." It's like, shut up, still work on your contract.
Go away.
Go away. You forgot to sign on the dotted line, so you can't be on the air.
Right. So before we go, do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
Just shout out to everyone who supports Grupo Imagen, and going from fans, family, friends, and then of course everyone involved in promoting and just keeping Conjunto music, going and just rolling. You guys work really, really hard at this, and I just want to let you all know that it does not go unseen, and unappreciated. We see you guys, we appreciate it, and we absolutely, love that you're there and you're always in support, and that means a lot to us. So
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. And before we close, one more thing. What piece of advice would you give someone, a female, that is interested in doing this as a part-time gig, full-time, that they want to get into the music industry? What piece of advice would you have for them, or something that somebody told you once before and that holds dear today?
So I would, the advice that I would give is to just go at it with your heart, 100% with your heart. If you're doing it for any other reason, then I believe it's the wrong reason. Just, because you love it, it's your passion, do it with your heart. And I think from there, everything else will fall into place. There's always going to be, some road bumps and some, detours and whatnot. But as long as you persevere and just have fun and just, do it with love and, just keep going forward, and you'll get there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Wow,
and don't forget, if you're ever in Houston, you're welcome into the studio. Our shows are Friday nights at 9 p.m. So, just let us know if you're going to be in town. That way we can, set up just to make sure we will be in the studio and we're not going to be out on assignment or something. But
Thank you. So my daughter's actually moving to Houston because she's going to start law school there in Houston. So we'll be there more often than.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
So, okay, no excuses.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Sure.
So, on a Friday night, you come to the studio. We have food, we have drinks, and if you don't drink, we got water and soda. But we like to have a good time. And then, too, we always treat you guys like family. So, our doors are always open to you. And since she's coming to Houston, no excuses. We need you in the studio.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the invite, and I will definitely take you up on that. We will, for sure.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We're going to play some music and some music videos, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Okay, have a good night.
Thank you.
All right,
Y'all have a great night. All right. Bye-bye.
Well, I have to go, baby. I can't really wait any longer.
Okay.
I mean, where is he?
I don't know. He's never usually this late. He's probably out in the calle with all those girls.
All right. Well, just sleep on it, baby, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Latinas son muy tóxicas, mexicanas son muy tóxicas, mujeres son muy tóxicas y yo soy la tóxica.
Tú me juraste no volverla a ver, me prometiste que solo eras mío. Luego despierto yo al amanecer y me doy cuenta que ya no estás conmigo. Te perdoné una vez, te perdoné, pero esta vez recibes tu castigo. Te perdoné una vez, te perdoné, soy la tóxica y ahora vas a ver. Ese carrito que utilizas ahí, ese carrito es el que tú manejas. Ese carrito escóndelo por ahí, porque al hallarlo te doy lo que mereces. Las ventanas ya te las quebré y las luces en pedazos quedan. Los asientos ya lo desgarré y mi nombre grabado en las puertas.
Hispanas son muy tóxicas, chicanas son muy tóxicas, mujeres son muy tóxicas y yo soy la tóxica.
Ese carrito que utilizas ahí, ese carrito es el que tú manejas. Ese carrito escóndelo por ahí, porque al hallarlo te doy lo que mereces. Las ventanas ya te las quebré y las luces en pedazos quedan. Los asientos ya los desgarré y mi nombre grabado en las puertas. Yo ya me voy a desaparecer, ahí te dejo en pedazos tu carrito. Quizás con esto ya vas a aprender. No me voy sin darte un regalito, por si acaso tú lo haces correr. Pero notas que ya no tiene arranque, antes de irme es que te dejé un poquito de azúcar en el tanque. Soy tóxica. ¿Y qué?
Know what song this is, but here's the deal, we're gonna dedicate this song para todos los ingratos que se encuentran aquí. And for those of you who don't know what an ingrato is, let me tell you. I see a few of them out here right now. An ingrato is one of those handsome guys, and he's got us girls all crazy about him, doing his laundry, doing his dishes, taking care of his kids, and he's out there en el borlote. Are you wanting a high five or what? And we don't know what he's doing out there. Well, okay, we do know what he's doing out there, but you know. So here's the deal, we're not gonna take it anymore. And for all my ladies in the house, we're gonna sing you guys this song. Y dice: me importa madre que tú ya no me quieras, ya no contaron que sales con cualquiera. Me importa madre que tú I want all my ladies to pick up your middle finger. There you go. That's it. Usually it's our pinkies, but right now it's our middle finger. And this is what we have to say to those ingratos that we were talking about earlier. Y dice: me importa madre si te vas o te quedas, que te diviertas con la que tú quieras. Me importa madre si te vas o te quedas. Madre, me importa si me quieres solo. Madre, me importa si me quieres solo.
Stop overpaying for sunglasses. It's crazy that the most expensive thing you're wearing is also the most fragile. Meet Shady Rays, sunglasses made for living hard and looking good, whether you're hiking.
Me engañó. Yo no sé por qué. Si le di toda mi vida y se fue con mi mejor amiga. Ese hombre me mintió y yo lo apunto con el dedo. Si algún día yo lo quise, ahora cuando lo desprecio, ya no quiero nada de ti. Mi corazón se dio cuenta al fin. Tú no mereces ni una lágrima, ni un segundo en mi mente. Ahora soy la más fuerte. Ya no quiero nada de ti. Y ruega a Dios que no te encuentre por ahí. Ya no te tengo miedo, poco hombre, mala gente. Ahora soy la más fuerte. Ya no me den más consejos. Yo los quiero, pero bien lejos. Cuando más yo lo amaba, es cuando él más me engañaba. Ya no quiero nada de ti. Mi corazón se dio cuenta al fin. Tú no mereces ni una lágrima, ni un segundo en mi mente. Ahora soy la más fuerte. Ya no quiero nada de ti. Y ruega a Dios que no te encuentre por ahí. Ya no te tengo miedo, poco hombre, mala gente. Ahora soy la más fuerte.
Hey, hey.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
We have look who showed up.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
goodness.
No wonder it's been raining all day.
Yeah, exactly. So how did you manage to escape the prison?
Mira, pinches burras. Y'all pop your eyes and y'all see me come in, y'all like, oh shit, ya llegó este cabrón.
No, actually, we were just like, hey, Flippy made it.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you need to go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know I got a color. I didn't get to color. I was on vacation. Wait, hold on.
It
Let me color.
looked like American Airlines landed on that damn thing. Quemaron las llantas a la chingada. Why don't you
Yeah,
hear
let me say that way. Yeah, I know. I got to color my hair. I was on vacation, damn it. And
Well, hey, con más ganas on vacation, you make sure you look good for everybody on vacation.
no, because where I go, no one's going to know who I am.
Really?
So it's like,
You sure?
yes, yeah.
I got some pictures. Hey, this girl's lost over here. What is she doing over here in this town? I mean,
I was where a lot of white people were at. I don't think they were going to know who I was.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
We're out in the mountains.
And there's Mexicans in the mountains too. There's Tejano singers in the mountains too.
Not where we were at.
You don't know that.
I do know that because we were out there and I would have gone to a concert or something.
Then you're not paying attention. That's why.
I do pay attention.
So how was your trip?
It was fantastic. I was just telling you guys, you know, Serena went for the first time to Far West, you know, because she just turned 21. So she went with me to Far West. She actually was staying in there. She had some vibes, so she was able to control the volume with her earphones that she had, earplugs or whatever they are. But she did really well, and then we did the award show. She stayed at the hotel. On the Sunday, we took off from the valley all the way to Gatlinburg. I had 2 hours sleep, and it was a 24-hour drive.
Wow.
But I didn't want to stop. I wanted to get there.
What is in Gatlin? What did you say?
Gatlinburg.
I never even heard of that one.
It's up in the mountains.
Is that
so we
Tennessee?
It's in Tennessee, yeah.
It's close by Butcher Holler.
So it was pretty cool. We went to Anaquista.
Butcher Holler.
Never heard of that one either.
Butcher Holler is where Loretta Lynn is from.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So we were out there. We were going to do 1 day, but then we ended up doing 2 days. And then we were trying to make it to Elvis' house, but it was closed. So, on our way back, we did go down to the river. Me being an adventurous mom, I almost slid on a rock. And I was more concerned of holding onto my phone, taking pictures. Serena gave me her hand, and I give her my hand with my phone. And she goes, Mom. And then she's like, what if there's snakes out here? I go, oh, there's a possibility. Just be on the lookout for them. And then she goes, how do people get lost in the woods? And it's like, because they go off the trails. I go, unlike us, we stay on the trails. I don't take off, off the trails. I stay on the trails. But we did a lot of sightseeing. And, of course, you know me, I got to look
for rocks.
So I took
petrified wood.
Petrified wood.
So in other words, you brought some home.
I brought some rocks home, from the mountain, because it says falling rocks.
Oh.
So I had to have a piece of the mountain. So, yes, I have them in my car right now.
Oh, cool.
Park Rangers, if y'all look missing something, this is the girl that did it right, okay? Y'all just be clear.
So when I know you have a lot at home, do you have them displayed and say this is from this place, or you just remember?
Okay, so
because I don't think I'd remember where I got all of them.
Well, I do remember. I don't have them in shadow boxes because that's the whole thing. I want to put them in shadow boxes with my postcards.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so I have a traveling wall, and on our wall we have pictures of different places that we visited that the kids have grown up in pictures, and then it extended from a hallway all the way to the kitchen. So we have postcards, little maps, whatever trinkets that we get from our trips. And I want to do shadow boxes, but have I put it together? No. But do I remember what I took and where I took it? Yes. I can say this limestone's from the Dinosaur Valley Park, or I can say this is from the Grand Canyon, or I can say this is from Lake Mead. Cool. Yes. And cool. I just gave myself away. And But yes.
If we have damn FBI coming and knocking on the damn door looking for their damn rock,
they're not going to want their rock back.
They're going to want Mary Jane to put her in jail.
They're going to want the alien you took from Area 51 and everything.
And then I forgot, I was getting a rock, and Serena was like, Mom, I don't want to be in jail for my birthday. And then I did a turn. She goes, was that legal? I go, probably not, but no one saw it. And she goes, Mom, please. I just want to make sure we don't go to jail on my birthday.
That's funny.
You should have played prank and said, oh, shit, we're going to jail.
We had a good time. She was scared getting on those ski lifts.
Oh.
Her hands were shaking, but then the first ride we got there, it was okay. And then she looked at it as a ride. But it was funny because the first time we were oh my gosh, she didn't want to take her phone out, and I'm just there. She goes, Mom, and she kept grabbing my hand. Mom, stop, you might drop your phone, and what's going to happen? It's like, oh, yeah, you're right. So I'm over here holding on to it real tight, trying to videotape. And then people were losing their shoes. So there's this one house on the bottom that had shoes, bottles, baby bottles. You saw the kids' toys. And I thought it was funny. And it's like, can you imagine being inside the house and plump? Oh, there goes another shoe,
Or a body? What the hell?
And then and we're interacting with people on our second trip. We had lunch up there, we left, and then came back for dinner and dessert. And we're talking to people, having conversations with them. And it was just and Serena was laughing, having conversations with people too. And then the guy at one of the stands, he checks up to make sure you're okay. He was playing music, so he was doing the cha-cha dance and a bunch of stuff, the Cuban shuffle, and we're just there, And she goes, Mom, and I go, hey, we're having a good time. No one knows we're here. And then he was doing the Macarena. So she goes, Mom, we're up high. What happens if we fall? It's like, oh, girl, chill. Just chill.
We got Aflac.
we had a good time, you know, and then we went to Memphis. We went to when you called me, I was in Nashville. And then we were paid for parking, and then, you know, if you're a minute late, they charge you an arm and a leg.
Wow. What?
So yes, okay. So one of the parkings, they were having this live event. We went to go park. It was $40.
Oh, wow.
So we went to go park in the parking garage. It was $5 for the first 30 minutes, and then it was $20 after that.
Wow.
Up to $40 for the whole day. So we went sightseeing because she wanted to get some Elvis memorabilia,
Souvenirs,
you know, because there was a store that she had seen. So we're going to the store looking for it, and the store no longer exists because of COVID and so forth. So we were going up and down the strip, so we were asking people, the security on Segway, if they had knew where the store was at, and there was a drummer on the side of the road, so he showed us, but it was closed. But I remember when I was talking to you, we're taking pictures of the stars, the Nashville Stars. And then Serena's like, Mom, we got 4 minutes. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I took off running, and she came right behind me. She's like, I didn't get to the park. I got to get to my car and go pay before my 4 minutes are up.
Oh, my God.
At one point, she was running right behind me, and I told her, I go, stay there. I'll pick you up on my way out. But no, she stuck with me. Yes, Adventures with Mary Jane. Yes, exactly. And that's what she said. She goes, Mom, she goes, I love you and hate you at the same time. Yeah, I love the trips, but you make it so adventurous, and sometimes I get so mad because you do things at the last minute. And it's like, sorry, it's like, you know, but I had to make sure I didn't pay that extra money because 1 minute over, you got to pay a freaking $20.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, so I see we got the Corvette back for raffle, or what? We finally got it back?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so next week we're going to be selling raffle tickets, so stay tuned for that.
$100 a number.
You know.
We have to try to sell 40, I think, if I'm thinking.
Okay. And if you want to use it for a music video, it is up for hire.
Yeah.
He's like, huh? Wow, the whole gang is back.
Yay.
At least for 30 minutes.
For a few minutes,
For a few minutes. Till you figure out what you're doing.
It was good. It was good. It was interesting. Yeah, very interesting. You know, there was some posts of people that should be supportive that were not supportive, that were acting like children. You know, and we're supposed to come together, help each other out, support one another to keep it unity, you know, togetherness. And there's some people that had their feelings hurt or felt they were the sheriff and they had to set some rules. And yeah, it's like, I don't play politics. And I said that numerous times. Yo no te estoy quitando nada. You know, we're here to honor and stick together and keep the music alive. You know, so when I said interesting, it was interesting. You know, but I stood my ground. It is what it is, you know, and it was really nice to see a lot of the nominees who were awarded. You know, we had over 7,000 votes, and the voters picked the winners. It wasn't the votes and then you turn around and change who the winner is. Voters pick the winners. We had nothing to do with that. So that was awesome. And then, you know, and I got to use that platform, like I said earlier, to bring the women on stage. So we had Cruz Martinez, Norfelia Layton, you know, they had been around. They're living legends, you know. And then you had Hilda, Cindy Ramos, and the ladies from Grupo Imagen, you know. So having them all together, taking pictures together, and, you know, I hope that they were able to exchange numbers, and who knows if a collaboration is going to come out of it.
Right.
But it was wonderful to see. And I was happy that we were given that opportunity. And then you had Ramon Lucio that gave a great performance, you know, and I told him, I kept thinking of the Titanic because he would get on the chair and go like this and sing. And I was thinking Titanic.
Ever since he got that cordless mic, he goes down on the bottom.
He's adventurous. He's adventurous.
Yes.
Before he had a cord mic, now he got one of those cordless like Jimmy. He got one of those cordless right now, and now he's on top of the tables and On top of
Yes.
the chairs and everything.
They
yeah.
gave him. He got his freedom.
Yeah.
He's got his freedom, and he was having a good time, and people were having a good time. The cool thing is, a lot of bands that have not performed at La Lomita had an opportunity to do so, and then Tony Sines ended up showing up and performing with Cindy, and that was pretty cool because Tony Sines has not played at La Lomita or in the Valley in 17 years. The last time he played is when he was on stage with Tony de la Rosa. So to have him there after so long was a treat, and then Pepe brought him on and spoke to him and so forth. So I'm hoping, that he will be able to get an opportunity to go back to the Valley. But it was just cool, we didn't know who was showing up. The Homeboys had a show in Elsa, and they came in and they actually won for Album of the Year, which was pretty
Let
cool.
me ask you this. Now, you think that some of these artists that they have played there before, but why haven't they come back? Do you think it's because the promoters are there now, or is it because people that are doing stuff around there that are keeping these artists away from there?
That I don't know, but it would be nice that they're given that opportunity, and that was a platform, and a lot of people were broadcasting live and doing video streams. So I'm hoping that Pepe or whoever's La Lomita or La Veguita, that
La Villita's been around for a long
yes,
time.
Yes.
Rubén Bell used to play there. Tony La Rosa used to play there.
Everyone's played there. Yes.
That's where everybody played. That's where that was on. Back in the days, that was the only spot to go and have a dance on the weekend.
Yes.
That's where everybody go hang out and go dance and and have a good time.
Yeah. So. Yes. So I'm hoping that they were able to show the Valley what their talents were and why they do what they do or why they won the awards that they won. Because. Javier Solis won Conjunto Band of the Year, and he's from Corpus, and siempre está tocando, and to have the opportunity, was pretty cool, and then too, Snowball's wife was there. So she came and talked to me. She was afraid I wasn't going to remember who she was, and it's been like 3-4 years already, the last time that I had met her. So, it was cool to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while that remembered me and just had a conversation and offered to assist us in any way. And that was nice,
Cool.
Yeah. But, I had to fight once or twice, just once or twice, but, it is what it is, and like I told everyone, I don't play politics. I don't care about the politics. That might be your thing, but it's not my thing. My job is to push the music because we're DJs and we share music and we want to get it out there. It's about the artist. It's not about us. It's trying to get the music out there so the younger generation or even, old schoolers like our parents get to hear something new.
Right.
So. Así no es la cosa.
Shout out to Pablo Fernandez. Thank you for tuning in.
And Javi and Javi's sister.
Yeah.
She was so hilarious. She said she came down there because she wanted to meet me.
Oh.
So it was pretty cool. We had a great time. I'm not going to lie.
She lives in Houston?
She lives in Houston, yes.
Okay. So
now, I will say, however, someone got into my ice chest, took my Blue Chair Premium Banana Cream Rum. Where is it? Right there. Yes.
Where?
Took it
Where?
from my ice
Whoever
chest.
did it, you better hope that she does not find out who you are.
My ice chest.
Yes.
It was my ice chest, and they took my little Jello shots, and they took my pouch of
It must
the
have been
Blue
alcoholic.
Blue Chair Bay, the ones that we had like a fanfare with the mix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I had everything in the cooler. We were cleaning up, and when
Let me ask you a question. Was Cindy Ramos guys around there?
no, but they did take the Veneno tequila and finished it up. They celebrated. So did Tony. They had shots with it, and then the guys ended up taking it. And I was looking for the bottle because Cindy said, "Hey, your bottle's on the table," but the guys took it with them and left the stuff behind. And then I was cleaning up. They brought me the ice chest, and it's like, okay, todavía tenía hielo, so I didn't think of it to look in there because when I was cleaning, I saw that all my stuff was there because I was clearing off the table and putting everything in the ice chest. Then when I get to the hotel, I open up my ice chest, all my shit's gone.
So you need to get an ice chest that has a lock and put it on there because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so there wasn't very many people still there in the salon cleaning or whatever. But yes, dude, this is my favorite drink, and how are you going to take this away from me?
Well, I hate to
They
say, you
did
got
it.
Jack.
Yes. So I was like,
They know you carry liquor all the time everywhere we go, so they figure she ain't gonna miss it anyway. She ain't gonna miss it. She's always carrying liquor. And she's carrying 3 gallons, 5 gallons. You know, sometimes she's transporting moonshine in the back of her car. You know, so you know, so hey, y'all stop on the road. She got like 5, 10 gallons of moonshine in the back of the car. You know, so they know you got liquor all the time. So they say she ain't gonna miss one little bottle.
this is not a little bottle. This is a big bottle. This was my baby.
For you, it's a little bottle.
Like it's almost gone. Yeah. So yeah, that was the only thing. Somebody jacked me of my liquor, and I don't know who it was.
What the hell are you drinking? A coffee?
No, it's a milkshake, or what do you call it?
It's a banana. It's a what do we call it?
That was
Oh, Rebel Rose. It was Rebel Rose.
That was like when I had chorro and then, you know.
No,
Oh my
so it's like a root beer
Like
float.
a root beer float. There you go. That's what I was trying
But
to
it's deadly because you don't taste it and it's going to kick your ass in the morning.
No, that was like when I had bad chorro in the restaurant. That's what it comes out like that.
You're so
That's
dumb.
nasty.
It's nasty and you're so dumb. No, does not.
You don't know. You haven't seen it.
Trust me, I've seen it.
I'll take a picture.
I've seen it.
I don't want to see your
We'll take a
chorro.
picture and then we'll compare it when y'all drinking it.
I don't want to see your chorro.
You're so dumb.
I don't want to see it.
Oh, have mercy.
But yes, we got in late last night. Yeah. And then I had to go to work.
Then you gotta go to work.
Had to
Then
go
you
to
gotta work again.
Yes. And you guys all know I work every weekend.
Well, I don't know how you do it, but Sunday you gotta go to a graduation party Sunday, so I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Yeah. Have to work that too. Every weekend.
Yeah, she couldn't get off on time today to pick me up.
Yeah.
Oh, that way you had to hit your ride?
Yeah, she was out there thumbing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I normally work early mornings on Friday, but no, they changed me to close. It's like I can't close. It's past my availability. You know, I do a a radio show. You know, it's like, hello. And it's like, no, I have my show tonight. We have guests. How am I going to be late to our show? It's Diva Takeover. So I had to trade with one of the managers, and then he needed to take us lunch before I left. So it's like, okay, well, that's going to just, keep me back a little while. Then I had to hurry up and get here.
Yep. And then you work like 10 hours away.
Yeah, that's what somebody said too. They're like, saludos, and it's like, hey, I was working this and this and that, and I had to hurry up and haul back to the radio station. And I was like, yeah, that's you. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
It is what it is. But yeah, okay.
Cool.
So I'm excited. Tejano Roots is accepting applications, and then South Texas Conjunto Association is going to have an award show November 13th in San Antonio. Jerry Benavides is going to do that one. October 8th is the Conjunto Festival in Laredo. And then, ¿qué más? Guadalupe is having their award show, and then we have Battle of the Badges. So, yeah, we're going to be busy in the next couple of months. We have a lot to do.
Battle of Badges and the order going to be the same day?
Yep.
Yes.
The 19th. I saw that. I saw that. I was like,
It's
great.
going to be in the valley, ain't it?
In San Antonio.
San Antonio. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I need to clone myself.
Yeah. That's not a back and forth. That's not a back and forth one now.
No, because normally I do everything back and forth.
Not that one.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Yeah, I know. It's like a 4-hour drive, and then with the freeways closed and everything, it's 5-6 hours.
Jesus.
No,
So
but I
did
get
y'all
to do-
cross over to Mexico when you went to?
No, but I wanted to. So I need someone to go with me to the valley so we can go across to Mexico and do some shopping.
Yeah, we need to go.
I want to do some shopping.
Yeah, me too wanna go.
You guys, we all need to go. It's only
Road
a 6-hour
trip.
drive.
Okay, wait until the end of July.
Until
Okay.
August.
Okay. For sure. So I can put it down in the books.
A long
SCP road
time.
trip. Woo woo!
Oh, y'all can go before
Mexico,
that. Y'all can go before that, but I'm saying me.
Mexico.
Until the
Yeah, but it'll be fun. We all go together.
Okay, but if we go this time, don't take a fucking shirt with my picture on it, goddammit.
He doesn't want to
Yeah.
get kidnapped.
He doesn't want to get kidnapped. We all got stopped at the
Yeah, but we're walking there. Everybody fucking has a shirt on with my picture on it. And I'm like, what the hell?
We all had SCP shirts.
Es para que no se pierda.
Put a picture with your picture on there, goddammit.
No, I'm not gonna get lost.
We do have pictures with our own
do,
pictures.
but we're
La
not gonna-
Loteria.
Yeah, but we're not gonna. I'm not gonna get lost. I don't need to put my picture on.
We
there.
need to make a new one for you.
Yeah.
La
What?
redhead.
Yeah.
That's gonna be her name, La Redhead.
La redhead or La runway.
No.
No. Las borrachas.
Borrachas.
No, La runway sounds better.
No, it doesn't.
No. I know. I
Redhead
gotta color my
runway.
hair. I gotta color my hair. Oh, at the award show, I broke my glasses.
Oh my god.
I broke one of my
Did you get those
glasses. Well, these are my prescription glasses, but I had some cheaters, and I ended up breaking them. I was like trying to read, and I was talking to people like, I'm sorry, I'm blind as a bat.
And you didn't have another pair. You always have.
Yeah, I know everything was at the hotel, and then I did leave my shoes. I lost my shoes somewhere,
Oh my god.
so now I gotta go buy some new
Wow.
shoes. Yeah, interesting, but it is what it is. I had fun though.
Every time you go somewhere, you leave something, you lose something, or you bringing something that doesn't
That
belong
you
to
shouldn't.
But I learned my lesson with that one.
Have you?
Yeah, so I know not to take anyone's luggages anywhere. Like at the airport, keep an eye on your luggage. Do not leave your luggage unattended. I learned my lesson. Trust me, I learned my lesson.
No one.
Oh,
Not
but let me
trust
tell
no
you, when we were out at Anaquista, we kept getting blue alerts. And we were up in the mountains at Anaquista, and then everyone's phone was going off. Everyone's.
Blue alert. That's for the police, ain't it?
It was for the police.
Yeah.
And then we're in Nashville that day that they had that shootout and caught the fugitive, and they had that gunfight.
Oh wow.
We happened to be in Nashville. We're driving home, and so it was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom!" And I was like, "Look what just happened." I was like, "Where is it at?" She goes, "In Nashville." I go, "We just left there." But lucky for us, we weren't around there, and of course, I had to go visit White Castle. Yeah. We just
Do you
had
like
to.
that?
No,
I never
but
really had it.
no, not really.
They said the burgers.
Those are good.
The burgers?
Well, we had Krista burgers.
It's similar.
Yeah, they were good. They were good.
Serena
They're
enjoyed
just
it.
steamed. That's what they are. They're steamed burgers. That's what they say.
Serena enjoyed it.
Yeah, an onion. Yeah.
And he doesn't
Yeah,
like
no,
onion.
I don't like onions either. So
Not raw onion. I mean, I don't like raw onions. Yeah, grilled onions. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I had to ask for mustard because I have to have mustard on my. So when we placed our order, it's like, yeah, 2 with cheese, 2 without cheese, And Serena enjoyed it. She said this time around it was better than the last time.
Oh, that's good.
But we had to try new things, and then there was a waffle, a Belgian waffle.
Oh.
And she goes, "You're supposed to be. We're on a budget, and you're just blowing your money." It's like, shut up! I work hard. It's like, this is my money. What are you talking about? You're spending my money.
That's funny.
It's my money. Let me spend it the way I want.
So
to.
did she get to go to all the spots that she had planned?
Yes. Everywhere she wanted to go, we went. We didn't get to go see Elvis, but
It was just.
Hey,
we want to.
I heard that one it's in tie right now with Top Gun.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, they said
Yeah,
it's two of the most popular movies right now.
So Graceland was closed because the time y'all went, or it's closed for COVID?
No, it was closed because of the time that we
okay.
went.
Oh, okay.
But next time we are going to do the Loretta Lynn. We're going to do Graceland.
Dollywood. I want to go to Dollywood.
Yeah.
She has her own line of baking goods.
Yes. Betty Crocker. Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. It's her stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought her a few corn stuff, the icing, and I bought a box of the bread.
Serena had no clue who that was, and it's like, it's that song that she sings with Kenny Rogers. It was on the radio, and she goes, "Yeah, I don't know who that is." And it's like, hold on, let me put it on. And then I go, "It's her." And she goes, "Oh, okay." I was like, "All right."
She wasn't impressed.
Yeah. No.
Well, that's good.
Well, we had a good time.
That's the place I want to go.
Yeah, and then like I said, her and Alize hit it off. We thought we were gonna be there for maybe an hour or two. We ended up spending the entire morning, afternoon, evening type.
Wow.
Yeah. Just
Cool,
chit-chatting, and then the girls hit it off, and anime, BTS, Blackpink, whatever, all those bands. So they were watching movies.
Cool.
And to see her get out of her shell, I mean, that was pretty cool for me. You know. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So next road trip, Mexico.
Yes. Next road trip.
Make a list because I got to stock up on my hair color.
Hombre, vamos a San Luis, ahí con Blanca.
That's too far. It's too far. Too far.
Too far. Yeah.
What? Y'all saying too far?
Mhm.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You that travels around the whole goddamn world and you say it's too far?
Yeah. On the airplane? Yeah, but I want to go shopping and bring all that stuff home with me.
You send it, you put it in a box, and then you ship it on one of the vans that comes to the United States.
No, you ship it through the mail that comes in the airplane.
No, allá en San Luis el mail es un burro. Viene en burro.
They have a mail.
Ya, va en burro y hasta que llegas a Monterrey.
Okay, so what's the point of going shopping if I'm not going to get it, if I have to trust a burro with my stuff?
Because that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I know. It ain't going to happen. I'll go to the border. Progreso. Go buy my hair color.
So next Saturday we're having a loteria for Christina G Promotions to support her. What's it called?
Toy drive. I mean,
no, school supply drive. Back to school
Back to
drive that she has. So we will be having it here next Saturday at 8 p.m. $25 for 2 cards. If anybody's interested, just hit us up.
And if you bring a friend, you
get a free. If they play, and you get a free card. And we will also be doing one of the last games will be for an additional $5. You can play to win a Michael Kors purse. So that's going to be pretty cool. Michael Kors purse. Nice. So that's going to be for Christina G Promotions that we're going to be helping her out, having the place. And she'll be bringing most of the gifts. We'll put a few gifts. And so that's going to be lots of fun. Next Saturday.
Okay.
We don't have anybody scheduled for Friday. I'm still waiting on a confirmation. But we will let you know as soon as we have it.
Okay, awesome. Yay.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you for showing up, Fluffy.
I think about coming next Friday.
You will be here next Friday.
You will be here. Yeah.
You will be here next Friday. So
yeah, you will be here.
So we'll all be here next Friday. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So yeah.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yes, we're ready to call it a night.
Call it a night and hit the hay because I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, we're going to sleep. Yeah. It's been
all
a long
right.
night.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.